bucka. Haha. You know the deal. This is me, though. Beats by Supremo for all of my people, Negroes and Latinos.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode. It's episode 15. It's your boy Alfredo P. We live in the building once again, intellectually ignorant. You know what I'm saying? We had to switch locations this week. We in Buffalo, New York once again. You know what I'm saying? We had to come to the land of the snow to get it popping for episode 15. You dig? Shout out to the UK, London. Shout out to California. I see y'all in the mentions. Yeah. What's that? Prince George County. What's that? Maryland. I see y'all out there, man, in the comments fucking with the kid. Shout out to all my new listeners. I copped off the Oshun interview. Oshun came through. They was definitely lit last episode. You know what I'm saying? We was in Houston, Texas. Shout out to DJ Elevator for that look, man. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had tickets to the concert at Warehouse Live. I heard it was crazy. I didn't even get to go because I was on the road. You know what I'm saying? I had to shoot up to Buffalo and shit to come fuck with the family. You know what I'm saying? We here. But shout out to Oshun and all them. You know what I mean? But it's been a crazy week like it always is every time we drop on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? But I got some good people in the building. You know what I mean? I came to the land of the snow and I had my sister. You know what I mean? I was telling her she needed to come twist my little wig, and she was like, I got some people I need you to talk to. You know what I mean? So I'm like, who your people you need me to talk to? And she had some young woman of good faith that wanted to come through and definitely get her shit off on the show. So we got Devin in the building. Devin, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling real blessed. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling real good right now. I got some herbs in my system right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nothing to drink yet. It's still early. You know what I'm saying? We usually drop at nighttime after I done had a few. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of early in the daytime, so, you know what I mean? I just got some herbatry in my system. But what's going down with you? How did you come to this juncture in your life where you sitting in front of this mic with me? What's been going on? What you do? Let the people know what's going on.
Well, first of all, my brother, I'm humbled. I'm humbled, and I'm grateful to be here. I've been extremely blessed, and I've experienced abundance in every aspect of all of my endeavors. And so I am here because of the musical movement that is just now picking up speed. I'm from Buffalo, New York, 716. We are the Queen City.
What does that mean?
That's what they call us.
What does that mean?
We the Queen City. Buffalo, New York. I am from...
That means we the second biggest city in the state.
Listen, I'm saying Buffalo is the Queen City.
You dig?
That's just what they
I got
call
that shit tattooed
though.
on my stomach too.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Nickel City tattooed, a big ass nickel with a buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's
you know what I mean?
That's great.
You got to rep where you from. Man.
Absolutely. I think the same. And yeah, I'm from the east side of Buffalo.
What side? Where? What part specifically?
East side is like...
Because the east side is vast.
It's like right where the 33 really divides, you know.
So is that Dev-11? Is that?
It's like
Olympic?
it's Dev-11. It's Dev-11. Where I'm from is Dev-11. It's Humboldt. It's Jefferson.
You said that like you ain't want to say it. Are you a former gang member, Devin?
No, I'm not a former gang member, but I definitely, you know,
Shot a few people.
What'd you say?
You shot a few people.
If I did, no. But if I did, why would I even?
I don't know.
I wouldn't incriminate myself.
Yeah, that's smart. So go ahead.
But
so
no, I'm not. I'm joking. But no, I'm from the east side, Dev-11, kinda Jefferson area. But I've lived a very, very vast life. I've lived in a lot of places, so
very vast.
I have a wide perspective.
What do you mean? So Buffalo wasn't the only place you grew up at? It's other places?
Buffalo's the only place I grew up, but over the course of, especially the last, I would say like 7 years, I've lived everywhere from DC to Atlanta to LA to New York. Like, I've lived in a lot of different places. I've lived on the road with music professionally for a long time.
Now, how did you get your start professionally in music?
I wanted to be a manager or an A&R, and so I just would intern with anybody that I felt could really put me in the spot. you know. And so I did a lot of internships in high school and in college. And then after college, I went down to Atlanta and was working with Kenny Burns, who is now like the head up with Revolt. He's got a real serious position with Revolt right now, and he's been doing major things for years. And he had a company, Studio 43, that I was interning with. And from there, I just started networking and really making moves that were, I guess, noticeable to other people. But I had been out here since high school doing little, you know, online promotion marketing jobs and internships. So
what exactly were you interning? Like, what did he have you doing? Like,
I was the intern coordinator for the team of interns that ran his blog, studio43.com. It was just dope, and it's still around. The blog is dope. Like, so I interned with Studio 43, and that blog, I believe I was saying, is just, when it comes to culture, boy, I tell you, they'll put you on. And I was the intern coordinator for the team of writers for that blog.
So like
under the direction of Lindsay Christian, who is an amazing executive that people may not, you know, understand is behind some of the most beautiful things going on in the entertainment industry right now in terms of just branding, you know.
Mm-hmm. What were some of the things that like you were hands-on with, like directly?
I was responsible for managing a team of interns who wanted to be a part of something really, 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 really dope. Like, it was like, obviously people know who Kenny Burns is, and then you want to be an intern for his blog. And so you had some of the most brilliant young entrepreneurs working as writers for this blog, and I was the intern coordinator. So I was like, you know, I led the team and kept them, you know, writing these amazing works for these amazing different pieces on this blog. So it was an amazing experience.
That was dope. I checked your Instagram. You seen you had some dealings with Warner, and what was going on with them?
That was something totally different. That was a direct-to-exec performance I did for both Def Jam and Warner. Direct-to-exec, which is, you know, a subset of iStandard producers, which I went on tour with.
iStandard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a producer on the show from iStandard, Charlie Blige.
Yeah, man. The iStandard team is... They doing it.
Shout out to
they
iStandard.
Doing it.
iStandard is definitely dope.
They doing it. They doing it.
Yeah. So like you got all these connections. Like a lot of people, you just don't be just working with Warner and Kenny Burns. You got all this straight from high school to internships, and that was the only plug. Like, how did you lead up to that? Like, what led from high school just to all this? Because like the average person just don't go from singing.
Yo, I have no idea. It's literally God. Like, I really believe there is an infinite spirit living through me, and it just helps me to maneuver and finesse so smoothly. I swear that's my only explanation. Mm-hmm. It's an infinite being within me that's just out here getting it. Because I love what I do, and when I'm passionate, that spirit comes out of me, and it's just like I be floating.
Word. So do you describe yourself as like a singer, a artist, a rapper? Like, how do you describe yourself like now? Like,
I am a poet and artist of sorts. I'm a creative. I am a person that is very passionate about how I live life. So I feel like when you've mastered how to love your life and live your life, you begin to begin to shine. And my passion happens to be music. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like I'm just a lover of creating through myself and just loving my life.
Or so do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
Why is that?
I don't have a boyfriend because I don't want one.
You don't like boys?
Do I not like boys? I love boys. No. I love boys if they are, you know, young men and they are wise and smart. Like my little brother, I love him. He's a young boy, but I love and appreciate men. Black men.
Appreciate men. Just black men. You don't date outside.
I don't have anything against anybody else, but when I think of the answer to that question, for me, I immediately say black. I immediately specify.
Yeah, black men.
Black men.
Okay. So what does it take to Mac to Devin? Like, if you trying to have sex,
don't with Mac to Devin.
Well, don't Mac
to Devin. Speak to Devin. Don't Mac to Devin.
Don't Mac to Devin. Speak to Devin.
Speak to Devin.
So no dick pics in the DMs, none of that.
I wish I would see some stuff like that. Do not ever in your life think that would ever in your life end up well for you.
No
ever in your life.
No dick pics to Devin.
Ever in your life.
DMs.
Ever in your life.
Y'all keep them shits away from Devin, you dig?
Don't ever in your life. In your life.
That's what's up though, man. So what's the 11th hour? What's that all about?
That is the name of my EP. The 11th hour is the story of my life as I began to embark on the whole artist movement in terms of releasing songs, releasing videos, releasing music. Mm-hmm. That's literally the story of how I felt, how I was feeling, and how I got through it. It goes from Mind of a Mad Woman, which is this really dark and sad song about, feeling like I ain't got no friends, feeling like my heart is broken, feeling like, I'm all by myself. And then at the end, it's just like, if you look in my mind, man, the shit that you would see, like, it's so sad. And then it goes to I Feel It, which is about me smoking so much weed that I just elevate above everything. And the chorus is clearing my mind because it's just like, yo, I'm high. I don't care. I don't care. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. That's the name of the song. And so that's that's dark too, but it's more just like, I'm accepting it. I'm accepting that I'm in a transitional point and I'm living, I'm surviving. And then well is a conclusion. That's the video you saw. And that's just me finally getting to a place where it's like, I'm good, nigga.
You good. Yo, do you meditate? You look like you meditate.
I meditate.
You
Shout
meditate?
out to S. Dot. Yeah, I meditate.
I can tell you meditate.
I meditate.
It's
Thank
amazing
God
how
for
I could
that.
just look at people and tell the shit they do.
Man, because once you meditate, you always meditating.
Right.
Especially when you handling business.
Especially in your business. You look like you deep as hell. Like you had deep conversations.
No, I feed off of good energy, and it's a really good
tell.
energy in this room right now. My man fly as hell. Y'all don't know. It's a dude in this room. He's fly as hell. He's not even saying nothing right now, he's fly as hell. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Ponzo in the cut. Yeah, I'm saying, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's dope, man. Let people know where they can find you at, man. What's going on next with you? Where you coming next? All that, man. Let people know what's up, man.
I'm everywhere. All over social media, and it's always the same with the exception of Snapchat. Everywhere on social media is Dev-11N.
You don't fuck with Snapchat or what? What's your problem with Snapchat?
I do have a Snapchat, but unfortunately my name on Snapchat is well unknown because I made that username and they won't let you change your new username, so now I can't make it Devin. So
Snapchat, free that shit up, man.
That's what I'm saying.
The fuck
but
is
you know
going
what?
on
They
with
got
y'all,
their
man?
rules, and next time I'm gonna play the game by the rules. That's all.
That's what you gotta do, man. Shout out to Devin, man. We definitely got it on, man. Before you leave, man, I want your opinion on the Sierra and Russell situation. How you feel about Sierra and Russell Wilson? You feel like she cursed the Seahawks this season? They just lost the playoffs. How you feel about that?
Yo, I feel like, first of all, I salute the divinity in Sierra as a black woman. I have no idea.
What that mean?
I salute, before you speak on somebody else, you need to humble yourself and acknowledge the God in a person. Before you speak on somebody else, acknowledge the God in them. I don't know her personally, so I must at least acknowledge the God in her before I speak on some stuff. But I'm just saying, I don't know nothing about that. I know it's been a lot of stuff with Sierra, but I don't know nothing about no bad luck. I don't know nothing about no bad luck.
That's just the word on the street. I just want opinions, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
That's what I'm here for, you know what I'm saying?
No bad luck, though.
Shout out to Sierra, man, and her nice dance moves. I definitely appreciate her dance moves. Any man of good faith can appreciate Sierra's dance moves. You know what I'm saying? But,
What's a dance move? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she got a nice voice too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. But we about to pay some bills real quick, man, and we're gonna get to this next interview. It's Intellectually Ignorant. Need help achieving your health and fitness goals? Hit up Chris Holly Fitness, specializing in calisthenics and body weight control training. Chris Holly Fitness offers private and semi-private training, group classes, online coaching, manual workout programs, and nutritional coaching. Sign up today at www.chrishollyfitness.com. Ascend to greatness. Again, that's www.chrishollyfitness.com. Get a 5% discount on merchandise when you tell them that Intellectually Intellectually Ignorant sent you. Once again, that's www.chrishollyfitness.com. Shout out to Sinclair Salon for allowing me to rent this space to record this episode. This is a swagged out black owned salon and spa. It's huge. If you need a space for an event, meeting, or whatever, contact Yarmo at 716-440-8966 for rental options. They are located at 700 Main Street in downtown Buffalo, New York. Sinclair Salon and Spa is your one-stop shop. They provide hair, barbering, manicure, and pedicure options. 7100 Main Street, Buffalo, New York. Contact Yarmo or Big J. Walk-in appointments accepted. Also, we have live on location Yarmo's Muse, which is a black-owned vintage boutique that specializes in blending of vintage and modern clothing and accessories for men and women. Yarmo's Muse also provides styling services for fashion, shows, photo, and video shoot. Stop by Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 700 Main Street, downtown Buffalo, New York. YarmosMuse.com or find her on Facebook at Yarmos Muse. Also on Instagram at Yarmos Muse. That's YARMOS Muse.
Wake up to cake up, don't put on no makeup, just grab my duffel bag, check the stash, rolling that blaze up, hit the 33 like I'm running from Satan, tired of waiting, so paper chasing, time wasting, bills due, poverty we facing, money making till we clock out, fighting till we get knocked out, struggle to read between the lines cause niggas dropped out, I ain't just rhyming, this is real life, facing real strife, broke niggas lurking, so you better grip that gun tight.
Yeah, Intellectually Ignorant, we back. Man, this is this is episode 15, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I just started this, man, I just man, we just had so much shit we wanted to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, we need an outlet to talk about it because Facebook ain't doing it no more, you know what I'm saying? Like just us just bullshitting, smoking, talking ain't doing it. So we definitely had to get the podcast popping, and I appreciate everybody for, you know what I'm saying, logging on, following, and fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, this week I feel like we had to get one of my guys on here, you know what I'm saying? One of the people I wanted to get on when I said I wanted to touch down in the town. One of the first people I hit up, you know what I'm saying? I had to get my boy Ponzo Hudini on the line. Like, yo, come through, man, and we got him in the building. Ponzo, how you feeling, boy?
Yo, shit, man. Everything is lit, Brody.
Everything is lit, man. How you feeling, man? It's cold as hell out there. It's a blizzard, man. You know what I'm saying? In the town, we couldn't link up yesterday. We usually drop on a Monday early, but we got up today, though, man. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. You already, man. This weather getting crazy. I had to bring out the fatigue coat today, man. Word.
This nigga came in with $30,000 worth of jewelry on his shit for the interview, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, though, man.
Man, I just got off parole not too long ago, man, so it's all about enjoying life, bro, from here on out, you heard?
It's definitely all about enjoying life. Speaking of parole, man, what the fuck you was on parole for, man? What you was doing, man? What's going on, man?
So, man, we're going to start with, man, the situation took place, man. I was arrested for criminal possession of a controlled substance. For people that don't know what that is, that was crack cocaine. At that time of my life, you know, I was, you know, jugging, trapping, making it do what it do to make sure my family was all right.
Jugging and trapping.
You know, but, you know, I went to trial. You know what I mean? It was a case that I was supposed to beat. I should have beat, but, you know how it goes with the system and all that. And I ended up blowing trial, and I ended up having to serve 2 years in prison. And then once I was released from upstate prison, I had to do 2 years on parole. So
you was when I came home a few years ago, you was on the most wanted list.
Oh man, now let me get into that one right there.
How the hell you ended up on the most wanted list?
Boy, listen, if anybody that ever been on New York State parole post-release supervision, you know the struggles that you go through dealing with those people, and they don't make it easy for you. So, you know, at the end of the day, and the streets don't make it even better for you being that you're a convicted felon. So, you know, you gotta move in their guidelines. And me and the parole officer that I had, we had a vendetta. So therefore, you know, we she had it out for me, and you know what I mean, it is what it is. Because what it was she was wondering how I was so successful, and she didn't catch me doing anything crazy. So that's basically what it was. And of course, you know, me being who I am, I'm moving smooth. Being I just came from prison, I ain't trying to go back. But, you know, long story short, she wasn't trying to let me go out of town, do no shows. She wasn't trying to let me move the way I needed to move to, you know what I mean, support my music and support my family through the music. So she was like, no, all you want to do is go back and sell drugs. And she didn't understand that I had a whole nother vision. I had a whole nother plan, and it was in motion. But she wasn't trying to let that happen. So I got fed up with it. And I said, you know what? I took off. And I was like, catch me when you can. I'm going to run these bands up. And then I'm going to come turn myself in. And then I'm going to get that little bullshit out the way. And then I'm going to be back.
How long was you on the run for?
I was on the run for about 5.5, 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
You was in the town, or
I was in the town, bro. I was going out of town doing shows. I was still living. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was like everything was normal. I was still in my car, making moves, dropping off, family, kids, everything, doing what I was doing, living a regular life. Because at the end of the day, I already had it set up in my mind. I ain't catching no new cases. Yeah. And I know if I get arrested and they get me, or if I get knocked, I'm only going to do a 90-day violation. My shit is drugs, non-violence. So at the end of the day, the most they can give me is a 90-day violation. Yeah. So I already had it in the back of my mind. I already had my money set up. I already had everything set up, my businesses, shit. I already had everything set up. So whatever day I go, if they catch me when I'm not ready, then I'll be ready. So already, you know, it's all proper planning and shit.
All these dickhead young niggas out here, pay attention, man. You gotta, if you're gonna be out here, man, you gotta have a plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning what you do, you know what I'm saying? But if you gonna do it, man, be smart about the situation. Have you a little stash, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your business is in order, you dig?
Fact.
You know what I mean? But so like you said, you got caught with a controlled substance. How did you get caught, man? What was you doing? Was you moving out here wrong? Was you?
No, actually, what it was a consistent motherfucker I was dealing with, and this particular person that I was dealing with, I mean, in my mind, you know, if you put it together, he got in trouble. They caught him doing something wrong. In his mindset, he like, okay, in order to get me out of trouble, I'm gonna set up this guy.
So he was a rat, basically.
Basically, it was like, you know,
there's a lot of those out here. But you know what's so crazy? They don't even do nothing to rats no more. You know what I'm saying? Rats is praised, and they come home and they be still outside and at basketball games and just out here still doing what they do.
And that's what keep me out the streets right now. I ain't gonna lie. I thank God every day that I'm blessed to have a legitimate business that keeps me great, you know what I'm saying, be able to pay my bills, be able to live an extraordinary lifestyle that I want to do, the things that I like to do. And I just thank God every day for that I ain't got to go back out there, because that shit terrible.
Man, shout out to the legal hustle, man.
Man, that shit terrible, man.
Word, man. How you feel about this Meek Mills and 50 Cent situation, man?
Oh, boy.
Man, what's going on, man? What's Meek, like where did Meek come from, man? Like, Meek was silent for 8 months and then he come out with like just, like throwing jabs. What's going on with Meek, bro?
I think my problem with it is I'm upset because Meek came in the game as a battle rapper, and I think he shouldn't have let Drake handle him like that. Like,
yo, I told boys when it first jumped off, Meek don't want bars from Drake. You can check my Facebook.
Right.
I told boys, they like, yo, you wild. I'm like, listen, dude. Niggas forgot, like, Drake got bars,
right. I mean, whether he writing it or somebody else writing it, he still is coming out of his mouth when we hear it. So I mean,
I think boys need to go back to that. What's the joint where the words was coming down the middle of the black? His first little mixtape. I forgot.
So Far Gone.
So Far Gone.
Yeah.
Drake was eating that joint. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
So, dope art. Both of them dope artists, but it's just at the end of the day, Meek, you lost a lot of credibility when you didn't go ham at this fool, because at the end of the day, you came in the game as a battle rapper. That's what we knew you for, with the braids and the wild young nigga in the streets of Philly, Illa, and you was supposed to be turned up when it came to that.
And he let he let him out-thunk. He
outthought the man.
He outthought him, bro. Like from A to Z, like he set him up, checkmate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Meek is just a little emotional on that battle right there. Like he wasn't thinking. He let his motions and shit, you know what I mean, supersede his intelligence. Because at the end of the day, he was just emotional, like with the Twitter fingers and all that action.
Why is you going at 50 like out of nowhere?
Now bro? He fucking with King Petty. Like, come on, bro. This is what this nigga do for. This is his whole career. 50 whole career was built on being petty. Like, he killed everybody off of being petty. Like, petty. That's what he do. So like, you jumping in there. I mean, of course it's gonna get you some fame, but you gonna lose a crowd of credibility because 50 on some bullshit though. He get on some bullshit. He gonna stay on some bullshit though. Like,
50 is.
It ain't even about the music. It's about him being petty. He gonna do some unthinkable bullshit. Like,
some unthinkable bullshit, and 50 ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? And 50 he'll really put his hands on that boy type shit too.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And he definitely got the record proven. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about Slow Bucks out here in that situation? Like,
man,
I
ain't seen a shirt. I ain't heard from them. I mean, ever since 50 got to getting. See, it's crazy. Like Rick Ross. Rick Ross makes some dope music, but at the end of the day, he was a CO, so it's nothing you can say
But you know what he be saying though? He
What
be
he be-
trying to say that was he was just playing this position in a bigger.
Well, you should have said that from the beginning when you first came out. You shouldn't have let nobody expose you for it, and then you try to cover it up. See, now that make you look corny.
Yeah,
now we
true.
don't respect you or believe
Fact.
you. Your music's still dope, but as a person, it's like I respect your hustle and your business bossmanship. But the fact that you could have came out if you expose it yourself, then when a motherfucker come bring it, it's like, all right, I don't give a fuck because I already told you.
Yeah.
Like I was a working man. There's nothing wrong with being a working man, by the way, people. Getting you a 9 to 5 and grind it until you invest into your own shit. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Owning your own shit, not working for somebody for the rest of your life, and being able to give back to your family and your community and your neighborhood and your city and the world in general. So
that's definitely what it is. All these dickheads think they ain't gotta contribute and get a job.
Man.
You definitely gotta get you a job of some sort. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want to be captain of your own ship, but you know what I'm saying? Find you something that you want to do. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta hustle forever.
Niggas ain't staying in their own lane. That's
You know
another
what I mean?
big problem too.
And they following too many other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I ride around the streets. I just came home the other day. You know what I'm saying? I ride around the streets, you know what I mean? I go little places, go check out my little cousins and shit. And all these motherfuckers want to be like they Chicago or something.
Man.
Like, this shit crazy to me, man. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it's like, and that's the problem with the city. I think that's why we'll never get nobody no real looks, because we always try to look like somebody else.
That's the problem
and
there.
we ain't gonna never stand out. We too busy trying to catch up to other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I definitely don't feel that. And so, you know what I mean? If y'all listening, man, we gotta find our own lane, man. Definitely got. Shout out to the man in Canada who tried to smuggle 182 pounds of Xanax in the States, though. Shout out to you, man.
Trap.
You definitely the truth, man. He got caught up. He would have got them things over. It definitely was gonna be lit.
Man, what?
But shout out to you, man.
He was gonna have his shit lit for real. Him mixed with Future promoting this shit
What?
heavy.
He was going right to Future House.
What?
I'm telling you. All 182 pounds right to Future House. You know what I mean?
Like I think I was listening to something the other day. Who was that? Was that Master P or somebody? It was like basically talking about like it's the drugs that's stopping motherfuckers. Everybody lazy. It's the drugs basically, and you know what I mean that's part of the problem. Motherfuckers is.
You think the rappers is lazy because they on them drugs?
The drugs be like it's fucking you up. Like at the end of the day, like I ain't smoked weed since 2011. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and I drink every now and then, like when it's a turn up or a situation. But man, I like my health. I like to be focused. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be out here unaware. Like especially, and then it be motherfuckers that be having wild beef in the streets. Like how you got beef and you high off lean and you slowed up and the motherfucker.
That's how ARM said he got
head off.
That's how ARM said he got shot. He said he was high off lean.
Like, come on, cuz, like for real though. You got all this wreck in the streets, and you got all these problems, and you even just for me, this is how I got caught up. You know what I mean? Because this was my second felony that I went to prison for. By the way, I got caught up because I'm high as hell. Now I only smoke weed, by the way. I'm high and I'm not focused. I'm not focused, and I'm riding around. I'm not focused. You're not focused. Like if you doing illegal activities, you got to be focused. You got to be on point. If you ain't on point, then you bound to get. You know what I mean? You bound to get knocked out.
Definitely,
it's just crazy.
That's a fact. How you feel about this Birdman Lil Wayne situation, man? They just said they made up the other night and live. You know what I'm saying? After Birdman had his shit shot up, and Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? He backed with the team. How you feel about that, man?
Bro, I think you know what I mean. They had their differences that they needed to settle out, and I think they should have kept it out of the media and all of that shit. They should have. Birdman should have paid that man. Anyway, at the end of the day, man, come on, man. If you got somebody working for you or working with you, make sure everybody eat. Like, come on, dog. Yo, like when you in a household and your mother is cooking in the motherfucking kitchen and it's 5 children, she gonna make sure all her kids eat. Like, come on, man. Make sure somebody eat, man. Especially if they bringing you the money. Listen, Lil Wayne was the hottest nigga for a long time. He brought that man a whole lot of money. You supposed to make sure your top motherfucking player eating the most. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like.
But you know, I don't know if I could ever forget somebody who shot at me.
Man, listen, I don't know how you I mean, you can, because at the end of the day, I
can't, bro.
No, let me just explain something to you. Like at the end of the day, that situation he violated. Like at the end of the day, it was supposed to be some action that happened. And I mean, and back, but you know, at the end of the day, it ain't always gotta, you know what I mean, end like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta.
But you could.
But
I got kids.
He shot at that
man.
You
shot at me, bro.
Like, I don't know what I'd have did. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't. Man, listen, you try to take my life and my livelihood. Now we got to go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't no coming back from that situation.
No, you right.
Ain't
You
no
absolutely
talking,
right.
Ain't none of that. Like,
absolutely. And then I wouldn't. We probably wouldn't have been the way that they is right now. I'm gonna just keep it like that. Like,
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Because he got a lot to lose though by, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got a lot to lose, and we just wouldn't have been like that. Pay me my money. We sever our ties. It is what it is. And then plus they got a lot of mook shit going on. I ain't with all that other shit that they got going on either. That shit
definitely on some other shit.
Yeah, I had a Riz Reed. Shout out to him. He hit me up. He's the A&R Cash Money or whatever. He hit me up to try to, sign a little development deal. And but I just don't like the way they business is not. You know what I'm saying? I'm Birdman, not paying people, and they doing a lot of mook shit. I ain't with that. I'm a grown man. I have a lot of pride, and I ain't about to be on no mook shit just to be famous. That shit is out. Yeah, that shit. The world is illin' right now with that shit though.
I seen you was making some moves with Atlantic.
Oh yeah, I had a situation.
What was going on over there?
Right, shit. I got I met with the A&R Tunde Belagon. Shout out to him. He out there in the Atlanta office. You know what I mean? I met up with him and shit. We had like an hour and a half long meeting, and just basically he was already confirming everything I already knew about this music shit though. Like
it's
how
all bullshit.
It's all bullshit. Everything is a facade. You know what I mean? Everything is rigged. You know what I mean? It's a brainwash, and you know what I mean? Basically, you can, if you got the right amount of money, you could do whatever the fuck you want in this world.
Yeah,
that's basically what it proves. You know what I mean? That's basically, you know what I mean? And long story short, if you got the right amount of money, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Look at Magic Johnson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't never had HIV anyway. That was all up front.
Man.
But yeah, shout out to him though, man. I need some of that bread, man. So how many bodies you got, man? How many bodies you caught?
Oh shit, bruh. Man, that shit crazy. But yeah, yo, you see the game the other day, bro? Like that shit was wild, bro. Them niggas was illin'. Yo, how they come back like that, bro?
He said he seen the game. Shout out to the NFL, man. Yo, you got going to the Super Bowl while we on that real quick.
Man, I want to see Cam.
Yeah, yo, it gotta be Cam. Yo, I want to see
Cam lit right now.
I gotta see my boy Uncle Tom versus Cam in the
Tom on his shit. You know what? I'm not even a Patriots fan, but them boys, I gotta respect they gangster.
Respect what he doing.
I gotta respect they gangster, boy.
You got to.
They cheating all that, and they still he gonna gangster the shit though. Like
that's why they the Patriots. They represent exactly what this country about, cheating and still prospering.
That's a fact.
That's why they the Patriots.
You ain't never lied.
You better recognize that, man.
That's a fact.
That's a fact, man. But yeah, man, you also do the music stuff, man. So what projects you got out? Where can they find you? I seen the last video, Down the Way.
Oh yeah.
Was that the correct title, Down the Way?
No. The name of the video is called Where You From.
Where You From? My fault.
Where You From? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, I seen the last video,
it's
man.
An anthem, man. Just putting on for my neighborhood. Downtown Buffalo, Town Gardens,
from?
Jefferson Project, Swan Ave, and all that.
Oh yeah, downtown.
And free my nigga Scoop, man. I threw him on there. He actually called at the right time, my man. He upstate right now in Comstock. You know what I mean? Hold your head, bro. Just got off the phone with him not too long ago and shit.
Shout out to Chase Boogie. He out there, man, too, man. He locked up, man. I don't know where he at. I think he out there moving around. We definitely see you too, man. But man, shout out to everybody that's locked up right now.
Everybody that's locked up in the You know
what I mean? But yeah, man. So let people know where they can find your music, where they can find you at online. What new projects you got going and all that before we wrap it up.
Okay, shit, man. Again, it's Ponzo Hudini, a.k.a. Cake Boss. Check out the website, www.cakebosslife.com. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Ponzo Hudini. That's PONZOHOUDINI. Snapchat, Cake Boss Life. And, man, I got some new projects that I'm working on. Controlled Substance. That's about to drop soon. I got a single on there with OJ the Juice Man. We about to shoot the video. I just got off the line with Jordan Tower Films. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but Google them. You know what I mean? They gonna shoot the video.
Where the fuck Jordan Tower been at, man? I ain't seen Jordan Tower.
He been working. He been working with OJ. OJ been shooting a video every day. Like OJ reviving himself. He back on the shit. Back. He waiting for Gucci to come on. That's the real move though, cause Gucci gonna come back home and turn the shit up. So you know how that shit about to rock.
That's definitely what's popping. I forgot to ask you, my G. How did you get caught? And where did you get caught at when they caught up with you, bro?
Who? What you talking about? When I was on the run, when I was on the Buffalo's 10 Most Wanted for some bullshit. Yeah. Listen, I turned myself in. They didn't catch me. I was out here chilling. You know what I mean? I ain't condoning you doing what you do, but if you do have to flee on something, just live your regular life, bruh. If you get the respect and people fuck with you and you ain't no dirtbag out in the streets, ain't nobody gonna tell on you. Because I was out here. I was in the streets. I was living, going to parties, clubbing. I was doing shows at the studio, shooting music videos like it was a regular motherfucking day. And everybody seen my picture blasted. I'm at the motherfucking parole office, probation office, the motherfucking food stamp office, my motherfucking picture plastered, and motherfuckers still show me that love and respect, and I appreciate my city, and I love my city for that. And you know, when I was ready, I had my little sack ran up, and I had dropped some videos and shit, had some videos in the stash to put out, and some dropped an album called Want It, which is on thatpiff.com. And you know, shit, I had everything ready. I had a plan. Then I turned myself in, got that little 90 days out the way, you know what I'm saying? Did the little Willard shit, little fake boot camp joint.
Where the hell you at?
Willard.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
right.
you did
Willard.
a
Willard shot. Did a little 3-month shot. Came home.
Actually, 3 months. Usually got to do 6 month shot.
No, that's only for a new bid. But for a violation, you do the Willard.
Okay,
I came home, had the little Bruce Lee body for a little minute. Then, you know, got back to doing the things I like to do, eating good and living right. And, you know, about the... you know, man, I'm just happy to be here, man. I just got off of parole October 30th, 2015. Just came back from Miami and the Bahamas, man. I enjoy my motherfucking self. It's all about living life, man. And, you got to value your freedom, man, because they could take that shit away and your life would get taken away at any moment, bro. So, man, listen, enjoy your shit, man. You only get one of them.
Streets out here, how these streets out here, they looking crazy right now? Like, what's going on out here, man?
Streets fucked up. If you ain't already got that sack, I think you should quit and find another situation. No, for real. I mean, if you ain't got no felonies, then try your luck.
You need to,
if you, I mean, for real, like, this shit deep. Like, I mean, to each his own. I mean, I'm saying, if you can find another way, please find another way. This shit ain't for everybody. And people need to stay in their own lane. Like, especially if you got a good upbringing and you got people that already got money, leave this shit alone. If you ain't got to do this shit because you need to get it and your peoples ain't right, you know what I mean? Then don't do this shit, man. And this is my problem. It's a lot of motherfuckers that came up from the great households. Mom and dad had that chicken.
That's a fact.
Mom and dad had that chicken. Grandma and grandpa had that chicken. Auntie and uncle got that chicken. Brother and sister got that chicken. Yeah. But they still want to go out here in the streets and hustle. Why, my nigga? You already got what niggas is striving for.
Because that's the package deal. That's the street nigga package deal.
Man, that's the foolish deal.
You got to get you a pistol and a bundle and stand on the corner and harass motherfuckers who come in the corner store who just trying to buy a Dutch.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And women who trying to get groceries for their kids, ask them, you need, I got smoke.
That's the crazy part. But then when they start handing out that 3.5 faithfully, niggas start saying, man, niggas get under that pressure and be acting all crazy and shit. Like, nigga, you knew what you was getting yourself into before you did it. Like, niggas done warned you before you even jumped in this shit.
Man, so I know niggas who going to jail right now for who didn't even need to have a gun on them doing the 3.5. I'm talking about niggas who didn't even. Why did you have it on you? For no reason, sitting down. You ain't had no wreck. You just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no game in New York State.
Retarded, be like,
it ain't no game in New York State.
Find a motherfucking another option. If you ain't already in this shit, deep in this shit, and if you in this shit, deep in this shit, try to get your way out of it. Have a plan. Have an exit plan. If you ain't got no exit plan, then you forever stuck in this shit, and you gonna forever be stuck in this shit. Even if you go to prison and come home, you gonna be back in this shit because you ain't got no plan. You just in it to end it. Be in it. This shit ain't got no motherfucking nigga. You got an expiration date out here on this earth, so you got to make the best of this shit. Now, as far as this music shit go in the streets, I think the problem is everybody in my city need to just focus on finding out who they is as a person, especially with the music, and creating their own wave. Like, it's okay to be influenced by certain shit, but don't get on the motherfucking mic in the booth, waste your motherfucking time trying to sound like another nigga that's already out here. If they want Chicago shit, drill shit, they gonna go to fucking Chicago, my nigga. If they want that Atlanta slow syrup sipping shit that Future spitting, they gonna go down there and get that shit, my nigga. Like, the reason why they ain't really fucking with us like they supposed to be fucking with us is not only because the niggas don't support, it's because niggas ain't got that originality. They want to hear something different. Else. Like right now, you can't find another nigga that sound like Fetty Wap. He got his own fucking sound. That's the key to this shit. Major key. DJ Khaled voice. Major key. Find your own sound, my nigga. Your own sound. So when you come on that motherfucking track, the motherfuckers be like, yo, who the fuck is that? And then every time they hear that sound, every motherfucking song, they're like, yo, that's that boy, he from Buffalo, or that's that girl, she from Buffalo. That's what you need to focus on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know it all, but I'm just saying, just from what I've been seeing, and I mean, I done been a couple places, and I've seen a couple things, and I learned a couple things. That's just one key right there, major motherfucking key. Your own sound. I'm telling you, you just thank me later. When you create your own sound and then drop that shit, I'm telling you, even if they don't like it at first, keep going, because at the end of the day, this shit is all about being persistent and consistency. Sooner or later, they're gonna like to fuck with you. I'm telling you. And I'm in the process of right now still creating my own shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tweak my shit, and every song is a different tweaking to that shit, because at the end of the day, I want to find the right shit so I could be like, yo, this is me. I honed this motherfucking sound right here. This is Ponzo Hudini. This is a Cake Boss sound right here. That's what it's about, though.
Fact though. So I wanted to ask you what Buffalo ringing bells in them prisons out there, man. When you was out there,
man, Buffalo ringing bells, my
ringing
nigga.
Bells in them
Buffalo
prisons?
put that twerk in.
We putting that twerk in.
Buffalo putting that twerk in. Like, at the end of the day, my nigga, Buffalo is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, you got your bozos, because that come in every motherfucking territory or any motherfucking city or state. It's a couple but for the most part, Buffalo been ringing bells for years. Just from what I, you know what I mean, and heard while I was up there and from while I was up there. Buffalo, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers sleep on Buffalo. You know what I mean? What it is motherfuckers think that we out here farming and it's some country shit. They don't know that it's real around this motherfucker. We doing the same shit, if not even 10 times worse than these motherfuckers doing in they little cities and boroughs and all that shit. You know what I mean? Because we going to be the reason to bring New York State back. Mark my words. Buffalo, New York is going to be the reason. Buffalo, Rochester, Niagara Falls, our surrounding cities. Upstate New York going to be the reason New York get back on the map with the music shit. Mark my words. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
I agree with that, man. New York City got a lot of hot niggas coming out.
Right, but you got to understand, this is an
East, you got Manolo.
Shout out to them, but this is an untapped into market right here.
Right.
All it's gonna take is for one of us, and y'all listen to me clearly. All it's gonna take is for one of us. So at the end of the day, it's not about you being the number one, the first motherfucker. If any one of us do it, we all gonna be lit, and it's gonna be an untapped into market, and everybody gonna be screaming upstate New York, and they're not gonna just be thinking that New York State is just the 5 boroughs. They gonna know that it's more to this motherfucking Big Apple.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. It's Ponzo Hudini, the Cake Boss. It's your boy Fredo P. We intellectually ignorant.
Yeah, man, since we on the subject about the streets being hot, niggas snitching and all that, let me drop this shit for you real quick. Hold up. I remember back in the days when snitches got stitches, but nowadays these snitches getting riches. So many niggas telling, ain't no telling who telling. They saying fuck loyalty. These niggas rebelling. Once upon a time there was a big dope boy. He got knocked with 10 bricks by the alphabet boys. He got out the same day. He told on all of his boys. I guess boys is boys, but boys really ain't boys. Feds put him under pressure. He started wearing wires, recording the whole team. He got the trap on fire. They do a roundup. Everybody get round up. Everybody got detained. He only one and get picked up because man, that snitching shit is crazy, man. It's like an epidemic out here.
Intellectually ignorant.
Bucka. Ha. You know the deal. This is me, though. Beats by Supremo for all of my people, Negroes and Latinos.